Give hot water and coffee.
Latte.
It's regular.
That's 1:30.
Yeah.
Okay, we have quorum. Did you? Oh, thanks. You had the front of the.
Everybody's loving the folks.
Okay, so we can call the meeting to order at 12:02. So I acknowledge with respect that we are in Robinson Huron Treaty Territory, that the land on which we are gathered is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, and known as Bawatang. Bawatang is the home of the Garden River First Nation, Batchewana First Nation, and the historic Sault Ste. Marie Métis Council. All right, so has everyone had a chance to look over the minutes? And there's no issues. So if I could have a mover to adopt the minutes as presented. Joe, Becca did. Jonathan. And any declarations of pecuniary interest? Oh, perfect. And adoption of the agenda. So we just have some slight changes to the agenda. We are going to defer the Heritage Award to the next meeting. There's just some legal stuff that we have to look through. So we'll get to that next meeting. And is there any other questions, comments, concerns about the agenda? So can I have a motion to adopt the agenda as amended? Stephanie, and seconded by Joe. All right, so starting off with business arising, we have the Doors Open project. So attached to the agenda, you saw that if we wanted to do the Doors Open in person, there is the $1,500 registration fee. However, we could do a digital only event and that will be free. So if we wanted to sort of do that, I don't think there would be any sort of timeline with that. We could just get our sort of main sites up there, and it'd be a sort of a way to get sort of our name out there. People could look at it and see it, because there is a lot of big places from Southern Ontario. So it'd sort of be a way for us to sort of get in there too. So it's, if you think something we'd be interested in, I know last year we had some digital sites and events. So for them, it wouldn't be too hard to just pump that back up there. Okay. So yeah, so if we do we need a motion to have the digital doors open?
Do we want to, is there a group that we wanted to form to look at putting some of the sites up? Do we want to look at bringing on new sites over what we had last year, or what?
Sure, like yeah, maybe we could create a small committee to look over what sites we had last year, what ones we want to bring on this year. Because last year we had a fair few, so maybe this year we will have quite a many. So is,
Right faster.
so is the ask a bit of like a task team for them?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, forming a task force to um, go over what sites we would like to include in the doors open, and then probably from there, pretty much just go ahead and start creating these. That way we don't have to worry about waiting till the next meeting to go ahead.
Yeah, because if the doors open and launch, so some of the sites is anytime between now and October. So that you can share the content, and then actually when you do the digital, the content stays up on a year-round basis, so you can continue to build that content and it'll be on the site long term, so. Yeah, so the resolution would be resolved that the municipal heritage committee form a task force to work on a digital doors open event, and that I'm not sure who wants to participate.
I'll do it. I have, Jamie gave me all the contacts
Okay.
for them.
Anybody else interested?
And you know, if I can list it.
Okay, so Nicole and Joe, along with staff, appointed to work on the committee.
So can I have a mover to adopt that resolution? Jonathan, seconded by Joe. All right. Yeah, so we'll look over that and then we will start contacting the Doors Open Ontario and getting our digital Doors Open portal created. And then hopefully we can have stuff up there by the next meeting.
Yeah, and we have our students starting. There's some new students this year, so they can't start till May 15th. But I do have the arts and culture students, so that might be something that they can also assist with. And then something to think about for the next meeting is we want to look at maybe opportunities to highlight that or do something else during culture days, which is in September, October, and Nicole is on that working group. They have a culture day working group. So
yeah,
there might be an opportunity to do something at that time of the year as well.
So our next item, we have 54 Summit Avenue. So Alex and I, and then also with the help of Joe, we had the proposal prepared for 54 Summit. We sent it off to Virginia to add in all the legal stuff. And then we'll just send it off to the Hugels again, just to double check that it has everything in it. And then we can probably look at it maybe at the next meeting. Yeah, it should be ready.
Yeah, and we'll be ready for the next meeting.
Cool. Okay. And then subcommittee task force updates. We don't really have anything on that. Other than I guess I can add in here, the James Walk is starting up this weekend, and one of the tours is a heritage tree walking tour that is Sunday at 1 p.m. and it will be led by Frank Bello. So if you are interested in the heritage tree task force that we have up, or that new project that we're going ahead with, that could be an interesting thing to take part of, sort of actually get out there and look at those heritage trees and which ones they're considering heritage trees. So it might be easier for us to then look at what trees we're going to be working with.
And just a little bit on the heritage trees, I should have had that on the past artist updates. Our parks crews are pretty busy right now with getting kicked off for the season. But since there was actually an article in that made it into the media, so I've been getting lots of phone calls in. So I've started a database with everybody calling that thinks that they had a heritage tree on their property. So I've started to create that database of people that are reaching out, so they will have a starting point to look at those as well.
Perfect.
And I'm still trying to find, Kathy Fisher thought that there was some work done a number of years ago. So we're trying to locate those files to see if what was done in the past, and if we can use that as a starting point as well.
Okay, now moving on to the new business, that was going to be the Heritage Award, but as I said before, that is deferred. So I don't think there's any other new business. Okay, and then is there anything with the correspondence?
There haven't been any correspondence, but I just wanted to check, so beginning, we had talked about CHO News, Build Heritage News. Is everybody getting those publications, or you should be getting emails? I did send the lists over to have them updated. If you're not receiving those correspondence from Ontario Heritage Trust and the National Trust, let me know. And I can get you subscribed or send you the link so that you can subscribe yourself, so you're getting them.
I'll take them.
Okay.
I haven't gone them. The only thing I have Heritage is Heritage Harvest.
Okay.
So fine. Yes.
So National Trust and the Ontario Trust.
Thanks.
Yes, Sarah, Alex, you're getting the publications okay? Yes.
Don't think I have been, but I'll
Okay.
double check.
I pitched, I'll find you that.
Sounds
I'll,
good.
yeah, I'll do that as well. Okay. And just also other additional information. The Heritage Property Tax rebate report went to council last night, so now those individual renters, so the next step is I'll be entering into agreements with those property owners.
I'm not sure if Alex had a point, he came on
Oh.
camera for a sec.
Oh, wait, please. Oh, no,
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you also know where we are at in regards to the letter for the bricks?
Yeah, that is gone upstairs, so.
Perfect.
Yeah. Right, I got sent off, so that'll go to the building department, so I've just got to touch base with the staff there, just to kind of walk them through it, so. I don't anticipate, there should be any issues,
Yeah, I wouldn't push it.
no.
No.
Perfect. All right. So I guess that's it. So our next meeting will be June 7th, same time, same place.
We had a really big meeting last time, and this is a little bit of a lighter one.
All right, so can I have a motion to adjourn? Joe, seconded by Jonathan.
Bye, Alex, bye, Sarah.